Welcome back to NCHS Live. I'm Isaiah Rosner, and today I'm joined by girls basketball star Meg Newman. Meg, thanks for joining me. And first question, um, your defense this season was one of the best, if not the best, defense in the state. So what made your North Central team's defense so dominant?
We can't talk about defense without talking about Ramiah Elliott. She's probably the best athlete our state has right now, back-to-back Gatorade Player of the Year for track. And yeah, whoever the best player on the other team was, we knew she could lock her up. But on top, we had Danielle, we had Mackenzie, Olivia, Ava, Trinity. Our guards were great on defense. We felt really confidently about them. And then with all the height we had between Kai, Destiny, Dynasty, and we knew we could handle whoever we had to in the post for sure.
So last season you were like a ranked team, and you definitely contended for state. I think you lost to Lawrence North in the sectional championship, but then this year you go 24-3, 24-2, or what is it? Yeah, 21-2 or so in the regular season. So
Yeah.
what changed last year to this year to take that turn?
I think our culture changed a little bit. We really started to play for each other and play as a team. My first 3 years, I think, were a group of girls that just had a ton of talent. And this year, we really figured out how to come together, how to play for each other, and how to use all of our different skills to our advantage.
So throughout the season, you scored about 10 points per game. I think we can agree that you probably could have scored more, if you needed to. But did you ever want to have a bigger role in the offense?
I wanted to do what I could to make my team successful. And I felt like it was kind of all the talent that we had on the team if we didn't all get to make a contribution. Whatever I could have done to make my teammates happy, put us in a position to be successful, I was going to do. And it worked out well, and I wouldn't trade this past year's experience for.
So on Saturday, tough game, really close game, of course, losing 53-47 in overtime. What do you think was the biggest problem throughout that day?
I think Ramaya being out had an impact for us defensively for sure. And then I was struggling with some back spasms. You know, just not having two of us at full strength, not having Ramaya at all. I think our offense kind of lacks some continuity. There's just a lot of nerves for sure. And Brownsburg got us in a situation where, they definitely had a chance to beat us, and they had a great game plan, and they took advantage of that opportunity. So give credit to them.
Yeah, and speaking of them, in the second half, Becky really catching fire from all over the court. What did Coach Ramey kind of tell you to do to slow her down?
Just making sure that whenever she got the ball in her hands, we were applying pressure to her. But Allie's a great player. We play on the same AAU team. I'm super proud of her. So, I'm sad it's not us, but I'm beyond proud of what she got to accomplish this weekend, and hopefully what she's going to accomplish the rest of the season.
So, of course, you had a great season, but losing probably earlier than you expected. Will you consider that season a success, or are you a little disappointed about it?
I am a little disappointed because I think the way we played this past season definitely reflected that we were the best team in the state. But I'm really, really proud of what we did at the same time. I think, the culture kind of changed that I mentioned earlier on in the interview kind of set us up and put us in the right direction for really, really great things to come. And I'm hoping that, our newfound identity as a group kind of carries over into next year, and that Danielle, Ramaya, Destiny, and Mackenzie can continue that and hopefully lead this team to a state championship.
One more question about that last game that you played. Can you take me through that last block at the end of regulation when Danielle gets that steal and just can't quite escape the block from the other team?
Yeah, kind of controversial. She made a great defensive play. They both did. Danielle got a great steal. Quincy made a great defensive play. I think a lot of North Central people think Danielle might have gotten fouled a little, and that Danielle's a really good free throw shooter. We would have won the game if that was the case. But at the same time, referees can't interfere. It's such a important point in the game. So, questionable calls down the line in overtime that kind of turned the game in the action. But as far as what happened on that last play, I think it played out the way it was supposed to.
So do you think she did get fouled in that last play?
Oh, yeah, personally, yeah, but I definitely don't think it's this kind of situation where the refs can get involved because, if we felt like we were on the other side of that last year against LN with Christian Young getting that and one on Ava. We didn't feel like that was a foul, and she got that call, and it would have been devastating for Brownsburg. It was devastating for us, but just understanding, what it's like to be in that situation, it would suck. So, yeah.
So next year you're moving on to Arizona State University. What do you think your role is going to be on that team, like for the first year and then beyond?
Definitely want to step in and assert myself as a leader. I think that I'll bring a unique offensive skill set. They're a really, really good defensive team, kind of similar to us. They struggled a little bit offensively this past year. So I think that I'll bring that skill set and really, really help them offensively because I pride myself on, my unique scoring ability and stuff like that.
So if you had to say one thing you want to improve in your game going forward, what would that be?
Um, I always want to continue to, be a better leader, have a better impact on the people I surround myself. But as far as just basketball in general, just becoming as an elite defender as possible. I have a lot of defensive potential being so tall and mobile. And so if I can guard anyone, I think that, that would definitely help me be as successful as possible in the Pac-12 going forward.
All right, well, that's all the questions I got. Anything else you want to add, Meg?
This is the end of my North Central sports career, and it's been an awesome experience. Very grateful for you for covering us. I think all 4 years. So thank you for doing that. And yeah, it's been a crazy awesome experience. So I really enjoyed it.
All right, that's Meg Newman. Everyone, thank you for watching. Meg, thank you for doing this, and I'll see you
Thank
next
you.
time here on NCHS Live.